Hey, you're buying a new house and you want to know, should I get a survey or should I not? Hey, it's Damon Gettier, Damon Gettier & Associates, Realtors Brokered by EXP, and that is a question we get asked quite often, many times a year. Should I get a survey or should I not? Why should I spend the money on a survey? I'll tell you several reasons, and I'll tell you what we do. As many of you know, I buy houses, every single month, sometims every week, and we always get a survey on a house. And the reason we get a survey on a house is, one, title insurance won't cover any boundary disputes if we don't. Number two is I want to know what I'm buying. I want to know what the property is. So if I'm buying 3 acres, I want to make sure I'm getting 3 acres and not one. If I'm buying, that fence, I want to make that fence, make sure that fence is on me. But let me go back to the legal part of it. Okay. Once you close, it's done. So once you close on a property, unless you can prove fraud, and fraud's very hard to prove, then if, you thought that fence was yours, you thought that driveway was yours, you thought that apple tree was yours, but it's not, you don't have any recourse against the seller. Okay. So unless you can prove fraud's very hard to prove. Once it's closed, it's closed. That being said, you can get a survey. And I've never, ever in my career, 21 years, thousands and thousands of houses sold, had a seller say, no, I don't want a survey done on my property. Okay. You can absolutely get a survey. And I would highly suggest you get a survey. Locally, we use Balzer. Anything in the, Roanoke Valley area, we always use Balzer. They do a good job and they have an affordable rates. That's who we use. And you pay them directly. You don't pay us. It's just who we use because they are the most affordable and the quickest and whatnot. But when you do a survey, the other thing that happens is your title insurance. So if you do not do a survey and there's a boundary dispute, like you thought that fence was yours, but it's not yours, or you thought the driveway is on your property, but it's on the neighbor's property, or the neighbor's driveway is on your property and you didn't think it was on your property and you've got a fight on your hands, title insurance will not cover you if you have a boundary dispute and you do not have a survey. And so a survey is a one-time cost that it gets filed with the paperwork in the courthouse, so it's on record. It gets sent in with your title work, so it's on record, and that's what is used to protect you. And if you ever go to put up a fence in the future, the contractors will say, hey, you know where your boundaries are. You can hand them the survey, then go find the pins. They can put up a fence. If you want to put in a driveway, the same thing. It's really cheap insurance for a one-time purchase to cover you. We don't get paid if you get a survey. We don't get paid if you don't get a survey. But it does make your life easier going forward if you do have a survey, because everybody at some point in time wants to know where the boundaries are. Highly suggest you always get a survey. If you have any questions about buying or selling houses, please feel free to reach out. Thank y'all.